In 2008, a researcher at Harvard named Elizabeth Dunn ran a simple experiment. She gave two groups of people money. The first group spent it on themselves. The second group gave it away. Then she measured their happiness. The results shocked the scientists. The group that gave and was significantly happier. And the Prophet told us this 400 years ago. Charity does not decrease wealth. Sahih Muslim. So today, let's find out why giving actually makes you richer, scientifically, spiritually, and financially. Common logic says, the more you give, the less you have. But behavioral economics, the science of how people actually make financial decisions, says the complete opposite. The same Harvard study, published in the journal Science, proved three things. First, generous people build social capital that money cannot buy. Networks, trust, relationships. These open doors that no bank account can open. Second, spending on others increases personal well-being more than spending on yourself. More than a new phone, more than a vacation, more than a salary raise. Third, this effect works regardless of the amount. Whether you give $1 or $1,000, the internal reward is real. The Quran described this economy 14 centuries before behavioral economics existed. Allah says in Surah Saba, verse 39, whatever you spend, He will replace it, and He is the best of providers. Not after you give. He replaces it. Present tense, divine guarantee. When you give sadaqa, something remarkable happens inside your brain. Functional neuroimaging studies, brain scans, show that the act of giving activates the brain's reward center. It releases two hormones. Dopamine, the motivation and pleasure hormone. Oxytocin, the social bonding and trust hormone. Scientists call this the helper's high. In other words, Allah designed your nervous system to reward you when you give. Your body was literally programmed for generosity. The religion rewards you, and your own biology rewards you, subhanallah. Now let's talk pure economics. The economy is not a zero-sum game. Money doesn't disappear when you spend it. It circulates. Macroeconomics calls this the spending multiplier. Every dollar you spend generates more than $1 of economic activity. It moves from your hand to a person, to their supplier, to another family, multiplying its impact at every step. Sadaqa does exactly this, but with barakah on top. When you give, you move wealth from stagnation into circulation. Create opportunity where there was none. Build goodwill that returns to you in unexpected ways. 3. Closeness. 1 sentence. And who is closest to people is naturally the most successful and influential in any community. Your sadaqa is not charity. It is a strategic investment with guaranteed returns from Allah Himself. Everything we've discussed so far, the Harvard study, the brain chemistry, the spending multiplier, this is human science. But the greatest guarantee comes from somewhere no human science can reach. The Prophet said, every morning, 2 angels descend. One says, O Allah, give the one who spends a replacement. The other says, O Allah, give the one who withholds in destruction. Sahih Bukhari and Muslim. Read that again slowly. Allah did not just promise to reward the giver. He made withholding a guaranteed loss. Every day you don't give sadaqa, one of those angels is making dua against your wealth. Every day you do give, one is making dua for your replacement and increase. This is not metaphor, this is reality. So let me ask you a different question today. Not, can I afford to give? But how much am I losing every day I don't give? The science confirms it. The Quran guarantees it. The Sunnah explains it. Sadaqa is not an expense. It is the highest return investment available to any Muslim. Start today. Even one act of kindness, and watch what Allah does. If this video made you think differently about money, share it with one person who needs to hear it. Subscribe to Rizq Rising, where every video is a journey through knowledge and faith. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.